Hey guys, welcome to another edition of An Engineer's Opinion. This time I'm going to be talking about the Tesla Model S recall, and let's jump over to the actual Tesla website. So you see they have it labeled Model S seatbelt inspection. So what they found was one Model S in Europe, the front seatbelt was not properly connected to the outboard lap pretensioner. And there wasn't an injury, this wasn't in a crash, they were just doing some inspecting, or they don't really say how they found it. But rather than wait for a crash and wait for a lawsuit, they decided to recall all 90,000 cars and get them all checked out and make sure there are no issues. And so far they've checked 3,000 vehicles and there haven't been any issues. So it's voluntary. You don't have to come in, obviously. All these recalls are always voluntary. And they give you some instructions on how you can pull on it to check to see if it's actually connected. They don't say what exactly you're feeling, so maybe if you call them they'll give you a little more info. But so what a pretensioner actually is it's a little mechanism inside of the belt, or where it goes into your seat, and there's a little piston here with a gear, and your seat belt is running basically along this area here. And in the event of a crash, this gas canister releases its gas and pushes this piston up. It spins this little gear around and it pulls this drum here down. And pulling that down sucks you back into the seat so you don't flop all over the place. This is great, and it's a vital piece of keeping you safe with the seatbelt. Because if the seatbelt's there, yeah, it's going to hold you in, but you're going to come out to the end of the seatbelt, and it's not going to do as much as if you were pinned against the seat, which is what they're expecting to happen. So this is great that they're actively recalling this before there's actually an incident. The engineers probably said, hey, we think it's good, but we're not sure. There could be some building defect to where this doesn't get properly aligned, properly connected. So please go ahead and do this. And a lot of times engineers will tell management, they'll tell somebody that, hey, this could be an issue, and they'll say, well, it's going to be really, really expensive to do this, and 1 or 2 lawsuits is going to be a lot cheaper than recalling the entire field. So you guys have 90,000 cars, so it's not that cheap, but it's not crazy expensive. But in the light of all the recent car issues with Chevy and their ignition locking, with Toyota and the brakes, with I think it's Honda and the airbag issue, Tesla is saying we're going to get on top of this and we're going to take care of it now. So automakers, please take note of what Tesla did. Try to start a new trend where we're fixing things before there's actually an accident. That's an engineer's opinion.